Hello and welcome to the March vlog. In this video we'll have a look to see if I managed to accomplish everything I was trying to get done in March, and we'll have a look ahead at April and see what I've got planned moving forwards. So, what did I have planned for March? Well, to start out with, I had 4 lots of the Kill Team Wrecker Crew. Managed to get those done fairly quickly, backwards and forwards a few times on how bright I wanted the skin tones to be, so it was nice to do something a bit different with them. Then came the 3 Gargants. Now these were probably the bulk of what was done in the month, mostly because they have to be built from scratch and they were going to be very big models when they were finished. So I started out with buckets, cut the backs off the buckets, cover the whole damn thing in plasticard, and then used a bunch of postage tubes cut to different lengths to make the various different guns that were sticking out all over them. And in the end, I think they turned out quite nicely. Once they were all painted up, I'm quite happy with how they finished up. I had a little bit of time left at the end of the month, so there's a couple of other projects I thought I'd get done. Starting out with some Conflict 47. I painted 3 of the Mark II automated infantry, and I painted 5 of the Mark I automated infantry. Big fan of these clockwork robots for the British. They're great fun. Also, we had the Wave 3 release come from K47 with all the new German Axis models coming with that. Had to pick up one of the Der Entermann Oberstraat, that's how you pronounce it, Albrecht von Zogling. It's probably the easier one to try and pronounce. What else? We also had in a trade-in over Christmas for some Gargants for Age of Sigmar. I managed to get the Kraken Eater painted up this month as well. But we also had a box of Bretonians traded in. So whilst I was waiting for paint to dry on other things, I thought I'd crack on with the Bretonian archers, and I managed to get a unit of 20 of those finished this month. So that was March. What am I going to be doing for April? Well, quite a lot planned for April, but hopefully should be quite achievable. I have 8 regular sized knights, a couple of the bigger ones as well. They're pretty beat up and battered, so I've got those. That also includes 10 more armigers, so that's a whole bunch more of the little knights. I've got, there's 112 hobgoblins, so that's 26 sneaky gits, 10 wolf riders, 29 hobgoblins with axes, 33 hobgoblins with bows, 4 command units, that's champions, musicians and standards, and 3 bolt thrower crew, which is 2 models each. Plus, I need to build and paint 2 more Lamassu, and then once that's done, I then need to base the entire army, which is obviously the 2 Lamassu, there are 2 Taurus, 112 Hobgobs, 113 Chaos Dwarfs, and 24 Bull Centaurs. Probably going back onto lava bases, but now going on to the correct base where they'll actually be square instead of round and oval. And that's what we've got planned for April. So join me at the end of next month and see how we get on. Thank you all for watching. See you all soon. Bye bye.